Okay, let's get going, because I am so pumped about this first topic. I'm going to jump right in. Fans are accusing Taylor Swift of intentionally blocking British pop singer Charli XCX from a #1 debut. So hear this out. I know. Taylor dropped new versions of the Tortured Poets Department with exclusive bonus tracks right when it looked like Charli's album would bump her from the top spot in the UK. So talk about bad blood, am I right? Oh my God. So is this alleged tactic a smart or shrewd move by Taylor and her team?
Ooh, what do you all think? Okay, here's the thing. In a million years, I never thought that I would defend this move, but I'm gonna say absolutely this is intentional. And then the second part to that is, who cares? And I'll tell you why.
Okay, I would say who cares is
the narrative is always, when a woman wins, there's just as quick and fast of a reaction to try to take her down. And I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan in the world. Her fandom obviously is extremely powerful. And when Taylor says jump, they say how high. And they have done spectacular things for not this album, but for all albums. When every time she has a debut of a new album, they ensure that she occupies all top 10, top 15 singles when that album is released. That's them doing that. And you know why? Because she's earned their trust. They love her. So you can't fault her for that. The interesting headline, you can't fault her for that.
Like that.
You're winning them over.
I will say the headline here is interesting because she was accused of doing this with Billie Eilish very recently. Billie Eilish had a new album coming out. It was tracking to go #1 on Billboard. Boom. She drops all of a sudden a bunch of singles and it kills Billie's chance at #1 on this album. Now Charli XCX is doing it. Some people are thinking it's the same. But why is the narrative not the Bon Jovi album? Bon Jovi and Charli XCX were both neck and neck for #1 in the UK. But they're only talking about the Charli XCX album.
Oh, that's
so this is where I go, wait a second, are they trying to make this woman-on-woman crime? To which case, I don't like that.
Or is it because it's a pattern, though?
It could be a pattern, and I don't care if it's a pattern, because of course they're doing it intentionally. But what I will say finally is this: when a woman is winning, why do we always want to stop her from winning? If I was Max Verstappen, any Formula One fans? Any Formula One fans in the house? If Max Verstappen is winning as he has the entire season, who's all of a sudden on the news saying, you know, Max, it's time for you to stop winning?
What if she's
Why are we caring?
What if she's winning like these? Yes, there were new releases. They were like added a couple little parts to songs that have already been out. But the majority of the tracks that Taylor's re-releasing are voice memos. So can you imagine being Charli or Billie and just being like, I lost the #1 spot because Taylor Swift released 3 voice memos? Talking to her phone. When you said like it doesn't, or who cares? I think they would care. I would be really annoyed because it feels like a game, and a game I wouldn't want to play.
Yeah, but you make some really good points. I'm going to meet your who cares with who here is surprised. And I'm asking that question because I have never read about, met, or spoken to a person who's at the very top of their game who got there being a really nice person and always playing fair.
That's a good point.
Never met that person, never read that biography. They played, the reality is they played dirty, and I'm wondering if perhaps her brilliant branding that her, I don't know who's done, but her team has done, that she's this sweet girl next door who just likes nice cats and she likes knee-high socks, and that has us thinking that she could never have this type of competitive side. Also, there's the racial slant where she's a nice, pretty white girl, where it's like, she could never do anything wrong. If this was Nicki Minaj, would we still be having this discussion?
Good point.
I don't think
Do you really think she's like sitting at home every night and like twirling her mustache going, me, I'm gonna plan. I feel like it's more likely that her team is aware of these things and then they are like, let's drop this here, that they are the strategizers of these moments.
Well, why do we separate the artists from the team? Don't we think they're all in the same meeting?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know, guys.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.